Part 4. Getting a good balance. A good balance between all of the instruments is a top priority. This is something done according to taste, although there are many opinions on best approaches. Mostly, this balance is where the expressiveness of mixing comes from, and is what mixing engineers live for. Achieving a good balance often becomes natural if the methods we're talking about are fresh on the engineer's mind, which is why it's a good idea to make this video part of your mixing routine. Also, the shaping of EQ cuts can yield many different flavors of tone that can help with balance. Balance also involves depth, which we'll talk more about in Part 6. Part 5. Parallel compression. Compressors are used by some engineers more than others. They can destroy dynamics, but they can also help smooth out something that changes in volume too much, and is necessary for many vocalists. Compression is often used on drums, but there is a trick for a more full drum sound. We encourage our clients to try out what is sometimes called parallel compression or New York compression. To do this, bounce your entire drum track down to one stereo track. Then make a copy of it. Then put high compression on the duplicated track, which means opening up a compressor and turning the threshold low and the ratio high. Then mix that in with the original track. Just a little bit of the compressed track goes a very long way. Using parallel compression gives the tonal benefit of compression without losing the punch from the uncompressed drums. Part 6. Reverb. Reverb is crucial to achieving certain sounds, but simple reverb is not the answer to gaining the huge sound you hear on well-engineered recordings. If you use reverb, you should use the pre-delay control so that the reverb does not mask the dry track. Pre-delay is a very important control for reverb to have, and many well-known engineers won't use a reverb without it. If you don't have a pre-delay control, you'll want to pan the reverb effect away from the original dry track. The reverb effect that you're using may not have an option for doing that, so you may have to get a little creative in making that happen. You'll also find that true stereo reverbs yield a better sound quality than mono to stereo reverbs. Instead of reverb, you can also use delay or several delays with the delay time set between 12 and 40 milliseconds. The lower part of that range should be used for drums and other quick sounds. Different layers of your mix may contain several delays, one delay, no delay, or reverb using pre-delay. Reverb and delay effects can be tweaked using these methods to shape the depth of a mix. Part 7. Equipment recommendation. We have many digital home studio clients that are looking to buy new equipment. Many times we end up recommending the highest quality ADDA conversion they can afford. The quality of ADDA conversion can dramatically change the overall fidelity of a recording. The AD conversion built into high-quality interfaces such as the Motus or Lynx cannot compare to what's possible if the interface is used along with a good AD converter. Using them together creates the professional sound that many expect to hear from the interface alone. In recording and mixing, Apogee and RME are good. Cranesong, Benchmark, Lavery, and Prism are the best. When comparing studios, giving heavy consideration to ADDA conversion as well as acoustics is a smart choice. Part 8. Burning the final mixes to CD for mastering. We can accept material in almost any format, on almost any media, and in almost any condition. But there are a few things you can do for optimal preparation. We ask that you do the fade ins and fade outs the way that you want before sending your tracks to us. We can do the fading, but we suggest that you make notes about how they should be done on page 2 of our order form, or you can leave it up to us. Next, it's always good practice to make sure there are no effects on your master bus. Also, the final mixes should be exported as 24-bit. We can accept any sample rate. The WAV files should be copied to a high-quality CDR or DVD-R like the Apogee Gold or Taiyo Udens. We also will accept a high-quality USB drive with all of the WAV files copied to it. The final mixes should be burned to the CD or DVD as a data or ISO CD or DVD. Using your burner's lowest burning speed will minimize errors. A few final comments. If you are serious about the quality of your album, then please watch this video before each mixing session during setup, or while packing to go to the studio. The full text of this video is available on our website. You will also find a one-sheet summary that you can use yourself or give to your engineer. If they or you have any trouble, then you can call us at 1-888-DO-MY-MIX. In addition to mastering, Stonebridge Mastering also offers professional mixing services if you would rather leave the mixing to us.